Hey friends, happy Friday. Let's get started with our warm-up marching in place, hand to opposite leg. We got total body today, friends. So our first set of moves are B stance dumbbell swing, hammer press and extend, reverse lunge to a press, and a pullover marching crunch. So those are all with weights. Second set of moves, we have an angled tricep extension, a bicep curl, a bear crawl, and a hydrant extension. So the first two use a resistance loop, a rubber resistance loop, and the third and fourth do not need any equipment at all. Let's do arm circles forward. I'm going to use 15s for the B stance dumbbell swing and the hammer press and extend, and 20s for the reverse lunge and the pullover marching crunch. Okay? Cool. You use whatever's challenging for you, or whatever you got at home. Let's go back. And open and close. 2, 1. We're going to start with a B stance dumbbell swing. So we're going to grab one dumbbell. We're going to put our feet in that kickstand position. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. We're going to lean forward, arms hanging down. From here, we are going to bring the weight up on one side, resist on the way down, then the other side. Do not use momentum for this move. For this move, I want you to use your core and your arms to control that weight. And switch your feet. Because as you hold your lower body in this position, you are also going to work some lower body. So this move hits a lot. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. Hammer, press and extend. So we're going to curl up, we're going to press, and then we're going to extend back behind our head, then resist down. Down, we'll do 30 seconds on one side, and then I will tell you when to switch. Three, 2, 1. Other side. So you've probably noticed that the board behind me looks different based on the survey that I put out earlier this week. This was something that several people said that they wanted back, so here we are. 3, 2, 1. I had, we're going to start with that weight at our shoulders. We're going to step back into a reverse lunge, step up, press. I had people say that they wanted the more in-depth Ash Talks back. And then I had some other people say that they wanted the personalized check-ins back, so we're going to bring them back. 3, 2, 1. With that being said, the check-in today is not super personal because this is kind of a trial run, a practice. Two, 1, pull over marching crunch. So we're gonna come all the way back, arms up in the air, one leg up in the air. We're gonna lower back behind us, pull back up. Once we're up here, we're going to come up into a crunch, resist down and down. But as we move forward, I will add in the personalized check-ins, or I ask you all specific questions to answer for your check-in. 2, 1, other leg. Hopefully you've had a chance to watch the video in the community. If you have not yet, I am going to ask you to please watch that. because it is kind of the starting point for us as far as what our future is going to look like, the future of this program. 3, 2, 1, nice job. So go ahead and watch that. I give kind of a general overview of, you know, essentially what you all said you wanted through the survey and the things that I plan on bringing back, the things I am going to, you know, be thinking about and see if I can figure out a way to bring them back. But this is one that I could do pretty easily and quickly, so we're back at it, friends. All right, so we're gonna have that 2 more times. We're gonna go back to the B stance, dumbbell swing. Other side. 2, 1, nice job. Hammer press and extend. 2, 1, other side. Three, 2, 1, nice job. Load up that weight at your shoulder, reverse lunge, and press. Two, 1, other side. Three, 2, 1. Pull over marching crunch. One leg up. Gonna go into a pullover, up, then up into that crunch. Three, 2, 1, other side. 1. Nice job. All right. Whew. We're gonna have that one more time, friends. So for those who are new, or maybe just a reminder, I typically do the Ash Talk in the second set of moves. Mostly because that's typically when people are starting to get tired, worn out. Let's go back into that dumbbell swing. So it's a bit of a distraction. I have been told that that's where people like for me to do it most, so I will go back to doing that. I am happy to get back to doing this, mostly because other foot, switch feet. I've been thinking about a lot of stuff lately, and sometimes when I get thinking about stuff, I forget I'm even recording the workout. Get to the end of the workout and I'm like, did I talk about anything? And sometimes I didn't. I didn't talk about a whole hell of a lot. So this gives me kind of a focus point. Also, 2, 1, hammer press and extend. Knowing that I'm going to be doing this again, it will push me to jot down when there's something I want to talk about. For the past few months, like if there's something that came up and I'm like, oh, I want to talk about that, I'm like, oh, I'll remember. I don't remember. And if I know, I got to have something, other arm, for the Ash Talk, I'm more likely to write it down. Anybody else delusional like me, where you think you'll remember shit and you don't? Like, oh, I'll for sure remember that. Nope. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Reverse lunge press. Three, 2, 1, other side. Three, 2, 1. Pull over marching crunch. This is the last weighted move of the day. Switch legs. All right. Done with those moves. We are going to move on to our second set of moves. We have an angled tricep extension, a bicep curl with the band, then we have a bear crawl and a hydrant extension. Those are both down on the ground. You do not need any equipment for either of those. Do not let them fool you though. Those are definitely a part of the no weights, no joke category. In fact, bear crawls are one of my least favorite moves, but they're a good move and they're necessary, so we're gonna do them. Go ahead and grab that band. We're gonna get a good grip around the top. We're gonna put our arm out at an angle. We're gonna press out and resist back in. In fact, when I went to plan today's workout, I was looking through my moves and I'm like, looking at dates, I'm like, oh, we haven't done this move in a while, what is it? Because I'm just like looking at the last dates that we've done it. Switch hands, switch sides, and I scroll over, I'm like, ugh, bear crawls. But it is what it is, friends. I tell you all not to skip workouts just because it has moves you don't like. So I'm gonna hold myself to those same standards. 2, 1, and we're gonna do bicep curls. So one hand up, one hand down. We're gonna pin that fist on our leg. We're gonna pull over. We're gonna curl up and lower down. Walk this way. Make sure that core is engaged. We have a slight bit in our knees. 3, 2, 1, switch hands, pull over. Two, one. Toss down that band. We're gonna go into a bear crawl. So we're gonna come down to the ground. We're gonna come up onto our hands and our toes. We're gonna crawl forward and then backward. It's only halfway. See, this is my issue. This is my issue with the bear crawl. I'm always like, oh my gosh, we've been doing this for so long. And I look up and we're only a quarter of the way done or halfway done. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. And we're going to do hydrant extensions. We're going to bring a leg out, extend, in, and down. Stick with one side. We'll switch halfway through. Three, 2, 1. Other side. Three, 2, 1. All right. Okay. See what I mean about the no weights, no joke? Okay. All right. Ash talk for the day. Motivation gets you started. A plan gives you direction. Discipline keeps you going. If you've been around here for any time at all, go ahead and grab that band. We often talk about, motivation versus discipline, and put that elbow at an angle, press out and resist in. And about the fact that we cannot solely rely on motivation because it's fickle, right? It doesn't stick around very long, it comes and goes. And so we will often say, oh, you gotta rely on discipline, which is true. Discipline is a huge part of this process, but what we often forget is the middle part, and that is the fact, one, is that we need a plan. If we have no plan, we have no direction, okay? And if you're like, well, Ashley, what should my plan be? Depends on your goals, okay? If you want to put on muscle, you need to go into a calorie surplus. If you want to lose weight, you need to go into a calorie deficit. 3, 2, 1, and maybe one fist down, one fist up, curl up, resist on the way down. Don't let your arm cave in, okay? Don't let it in. Fight that band, up and down. Maybe your goal is just to make it through the holidays without gaining weight this year. If that's the case, you want maintenance. All right? Then along with those goals, we know we need to move our bodies. And we need to move our bodies because we want the muscle, we want to be strong, we want to be healthy. 2, 1, do not use exercise in an attempt to lose weight. Because in all honesty, you don't burn that many calories through exercise. I know a lot of people will try to solely use exercise to lose weight, and while it does burn some calories, it doesn't burn a whole lot. And if you put all of your eggs in that basket, friends, the second you stop losing weight, 2, 1, you're gonna wanna throw in the towel. We don't want that. Bear curls. So that's where you have to start first. You have to start with your goals. What do you want? Okay? Once you decide what you want, then we have to do the calculations. We have to figure out how quickly we want this to happen. We have to figure out essentially how enjoyable we want this journey to be. Because that's the thing, friends. The deeper into a calorie deficit you go, the less enjoyable it is going to be. I just remembered I bruised my wrist at volleyball. I've been trying to figure out why this hurts even more than normal. My wrist is so bruised. I completely forgot. 3, 2, 1. It'll be okay though, I'll live. But the deeper you go into that calorie deficit, hydrant, extend, in and down, the less enjoyable it's gonna be, okay? The closer you get to maintenance, the more enjoyable it's gonna be, but it's gonna go a little bit slower. So we have to make some decisions for ourselves as to 2, 1, how we want this thing to go. I always suggest not going into a super deep calorie deficit. Slow and steady wins the race, always in my opinion. But sometimes people do have a lot of motivation. They have very specific goals they want to hit. And because of that, they will go into a little bit deeper of a deficit. 3, 2, 1. That's up to you. But the main point is here is we have to have a plan. The amount of times I have asked a question about what goals are, and people will say, to be healthier, to lose some weight. Those are great goals. That's not a plan. They need to be specific. What are you gonna do to get there? What specific goal do you have? What are you gonna do to get there? How are you going to track it? Okay? And I know, ankle tricep extension, because of that survey, that is something you all are wanting help with. So I'm going to do that as well, but that is going to take a little bit of time for me to set up. Okay? I have some specific ideas of how we're going to have this go as far as tracking and challenges and stuff like that. So if you are somebody, switch hands, who requested help with making a plan, hitting goals, just know it's in the works, okay? Hang tight, keep showing up for these workouts. Gonna have some good stuff coming. And hopefully, not just with hitting goals, maybe we'll have a little fun along the way. 2, 1, pin one hand, bring one arm over, bicep curls. It's the last round of these. Okay, so your check-in for today. Again, this is not a personalized check-in, this is a generic one. But all you have to do is post "got it" if you understand today's talk. That's all you gotta do today. We're gonna ease into this. 2, 1, switch. One, nice job. Bear crawl. I'm gonna try crawling on my mat. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Just to have a little more cushion for my wrist. Yeah, this will work. Hydrant extension. Three, 2, 1, other side. Done with resistance, friends. We're gonna stretch it out. Go ahead and come down on your belly. We're gonna push up into a cobra. And sit all the way back into a child's pose. Walk your hands all the way to the right. Then walk your hands to the left. And back to the middle. Go ahead and come up standing. Grab an ankle, stretch out those quads. Bring that leg up and over. We're gonna sit back into figure 4. Other side. Ooh. Bring that leg over, sit back into figure 4. Nice job. Go ahead, shake it out, friends. Awesome work today. If you were done for the day, take your picture, check in the community, and I will see you all tomorrow for some cardio and some active recovery. I will see you all then. Cardio, we're gonna do some progression. So we are going to start with march, jog, run. That is going to be the same every round. So we're gonna march for 20 seconds, we're gonna jog for 20 seconds, and then we're gonna really run for 20 seconds, okay? That's the same every single round. You will need a slightly elevated surface. So if you have the top of a aerobic step, or if you have a plate you can step on, anything like that will work. Just make sure it's something that's not gonna slide out from underneath you. And then we are going to do a step launch. So first we're gonna do left. Next round, we will do right. And the last round, we will alternate. And then we're gonna do a squat, squat hop, and a landing jump. So for the first round, we're gonna just squat. Second round, we're going to squat hop. And then for the last round, we are going to do a landing jump where we hop off that elevated surface and land in a squat. If you cannot do one of those, you're gonna do whatever is in front of it. So if you can't do the squat hop, you're just gonna keep doing the squat. If you can't do the landing jump, you're gonna do the squat hop, whatever you can do. And then last but not least, we have a sit up and press. So we're gonna take a weight. I don't know why we don't have any music. So we're gonna sit up, press that weight up, lower down, and then lower down. Modification is to drop the weight, or if you cannot do a setup, do a crunch. Okay, so we are going to start off with marching, not jogging. We're gonna start off with marching, okay? Then here in 3, 2, 1, we're gonna go into a jog. And I'm gonna jog on over to my phone to try to get some music. Keep on going. I'm gonna march while I do this. I don't understand why sometimes it will just keep playing and then other times it won't. I don't know if it's the way I hit it. It's infuriating though. Just play some music, please. Thank you. Okay, we're running. What are you doing? Okay. I don't know. We're running. Not sure why that was so challenging, but it was. All right, step launch, friends. So we're gonna start with our left foot. Left foot is on the elevated surface. We're bringing that knee up and lowering down. And yes, we are doing the same leg the entire minute. Halfway done. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna just do some squats here. You don't have to get super low down into them. 2, 1. Nice job. Sit up and press. All right. Halfway done. Is it just me, or is this workout gone pretty fast? If you've done the whole thing up until this point, like, I just feel like this workout has flown by. 3, 2, 1, which, you know, no complaints from me. All right, so we are doing the march, jog, run again. This time we will do right foot on the platform for the launch, and we are going to do squat hops. Okay, so we're gonna start with marching. I believe I'm going to complete this workout today before it gets dark outside. Which, you know, right now that's happening fairly early in the day, so. Ooh, let's jog a little bit. And let's push it. We're running for these last 20 seconds. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. Plant that right foot on the elevated surface. Bring that knee up. Over halfway done. Three, 2, 1. Squat hop. Two, 1. Sit up and press. chest and glutes. And not only is it Friday, but we no longer have those muscle groups together. You know, I honestly thought at one point, I was like, man, this is just going so well. It's going so smooth. Oh, goodness. And I did like create new ones with our new total body pull day. And when I went in to put in my quote, I just guess I picked the first one and that's the one it is. So anyway, nothing I can do about it now. But from here on out, should say the right day in muscle groups, whatever day it is up on top. Okay, let's start with marching, friends. And let's jog. And let's push ourselves around a little bit harder here. Two, one. All right, now we're gonna alt, friends. So right, left, right, left. So we're gonna step up on the elevated surface, hop off, catch yourselves, walk around. You can also do this off of a step. So if you have stairs in your house, just hop off the bottom step, you'll turn around, step back up, do the same thing. Three, two, one. Nice job. Sit up and press, and we will be done for the day. Almost there, friends. 10 more seconds. 2, 1. All right. Woo! Go ahead and lay down. Post those hands. Arch that back up off the ground. We're gonna take a deep breath all the way in. And all the way out. Another deep breath all the way in. And all the way out. One more time, deep breath all the way in. And all the way out. Great job today, friends. If you are done for the day, take your picture. Check in the community. And I will see you all tomorrow for cardio and active recovery. I'll see you all then.